Hey Scrappers, Robbie 2 Scraps here. Tonight we're going to talk about if it's worth the time to turn insulated copper wire into this delicious Bear Brite. My scrapyard pays $2.70 a pound for this and 90 cents a pound for this. So is it worth the time? This is the stripper that I use. It's the TNT. It's made by TNT Tooling. I don't specifically know what it's called, but it does a pretty good job. There's a few downfalls, I would say, if you don't have the blade height just right. You can see there's little blades inside there. If you don't have the blade height just right, you either have to run it through twice, or sometimes you get little like, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little, sometimes the copper will stay in the insulation. So what I'm going to do is run this through here. I'm going to put this on the vise here, run this through, and we'll tally it all up. Alright, so this is the before weight. It's 0.6 pounds. So 90 cents a pound, that's 54 cents as it stands right now. If I turn it in right now, it's 54 cents. So let's strip this. Alright, running this through the stripper. I don't know what gauge this is, but I think about 12 or so. So you can see it goes through, not too bad. Gotta make sure you're not stepping on it. Alright. So let me get you a good zoom in here. Alright, so you can see it just creates a little hole, and it's very easy to pull out from there. So let me finish this up, and then we'll see what our hourly rate is stripping this copper wire here. Alright, so this is what I would say the only downfall of this is. I got this backwards here. If you have the cutter a little too low, some of the copper wire will stay in the insulation. So you can kind of see that it's coming out okay, but there's a little bit that stays behind that you gotta kind of pull out there. But all in all, it's pretty easy, and it's just a matter of using it and knowing how to adjust the height of the blade so you don't get these little stray copper little stray hairs there. But generally speaking, you're going to be pulling out most of it. There it is. All of the Bear Brite from that wire. That was a 22-foot speaker wire. I believe it was 12 gauge. I'm not 100% sure on that, but the amount of Bear Brite that came out of that, 0.32 pounds. So that's $2.70 a pound. It comes out to be about $7 an hour to strip wire. So, make your own decision on it, but if you have a whole bunch and you can do it quickly, I would probably do it. This took me about 3 minutes, and I did have to readjust the height because you can see one of these came out very clean, and the other one there's a lot of strays on it, and it was just kind of a little bit more difficult, and that's because I had the blade too low. I raised the blade and it came out just fine, and it didn't really fray the wire much. So there you have it, $7 an hour. I was using the TNT tool here, and let me know if you have any questions. Robbie 2 Scraps out of here.